Um, Good evening to all of you, and once again, with a little bit of twister, I can say the topics are always the same. Breathing for a happier life. So, how many of you believe that breathing is necessary for a happy life? So, the answer is from my side at least yes, because without breathing, nothing is possible. Nothing is nothing. So, I think the first thing, the most important thing is our own breath. Without that, nothing. You can't laugh, you can't cry, you can't do anything. So the breathing is so very important. No? When you're born, the first thing is the doctor and the parents check up is are you breathing or not? So that is very important. And breathing, okay. They're all happy, they'll clap and all things happen. No? So let's be very clear that breathing is the most important part of your life. Most important. People may say we need house, we need money, we need parents, everything, but without breath, nothing. Nothing is there. So let's be very frank and let's talk the truth. Without breath, no relations, no materialistic things, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. So let's give importance to the breath first. I'm coming to the topic only, right? I'm actually in the topic, but what happens? We never think that way, how much important it is in all aspects of life. We never. I can tell you how many people in this world, I would say, how many people in the morning when they get up or when they sleep, do they observe themselves? Are they breathing or not? Whether they are breathing properly or not? Forget about that. They won't even know they are breathing. I'm telling you. बस हवा आ रही है जा रही है नाक में से कान जो भी exhale inhale हो रहा है बस जी रहा है आदमी. So this is the way it is. So let's give importance. And if you give it a proper importance, then definitely things are going to change. I'm not saying that suddenly from zero you'll become a hero, but definitely there will be a vast major change in your life slowly and gradually. Because you understand yourself, you observe yourself, your breath, the way you are treating yourself, the way you are living, the way you are treating others. Everything is being observed. But the priority lies, or the first thing is your breath. Without that, all this is nothing. Nothing is possible. So breathing is so very important. So now the topic is means how you can be happy with the breath. It is like someone will laugh. Okay, what is he talking? Breathing makes you happy. I think at least 50% will laugh on it. Like, how can it be happy, man? Yes, definitely. If you breathe properly, then definitely you will understand it's like when you observe your own breath properly. If you're breathing in a proper rhythm or proper way, like if you know it properly, or then if you are understanding the breath properly, then you'll find peace. You'll find satisfaction in everything that you do. Be it your workplace, be it at home, be it when you're being entertained or you're entertaining, anything that you do, breathe is so very important. When you're doing your yoga, when you're playing, whatever, it's any field, wherever and whenever and wherever you are. If you are knowing your breath well, it is going to give you that extra edge. Now I'm playing, so I should know. Like suppose I'm playing outdoors, some physical exercise and all. Like for example, I'm playing football or cricket. Now, I should know my breath well because suddenly if I hip hop and start breathing in a wrong way, suddenly you'll get tired. You may even get like exhausted, or suddenly you have to stop. Many things can happen. And suddenly while breathing, if you suddenly eat up something or while playing, suddenly your breath gets like entangled or whatever. Anything can happen. So that is why I always say, always observe your breath. Wherever you are, be it on the playground, be it at home, anything that you're doing, you should be at least aware of your breath. And if you are, then you have won half the battle, I would say, because when you are observing or aware of the breath 24 hours, I know it is not possible because people are like very busy, I tell you, busy calculating things full day, right from the word like when they get up in the morning till they sleep. Even in the sleep, they calculate. So maybe they may not be that aware, but definitely if you do so, then your calculation will be much more powerful, I will say. They'll grow more powerful instead of like coming down or like missing out things. So I would just suggest like please try to observe your breath well. Be aware of your breath every moment, whatever you are doing. While eating also, wrong breath, खाना अटक जाएगा. Whatever you are doing, पानी पीते हो, you're suddenly like going to the wrong way, exhaling or inhaling, and suddenly you drink that water, then you know what happens. So see, one should know what you're doing. Every single thing depends on that breath. And not only for humans, even animals. Anything that is a living thing, creature, breath is utmost important. First thing in life, once you come to life, once you're born. But we are least bothered. Very, very, very frankly, I'm telling you, it's the truth of life that we are least bothered about it. I know these words are very harsh or like uh, it's somewhat cruel also, I can say, but people are doing like that, no, sir. People are doing like that. So what to do? उनको याद तो दिलाना है भाई इफ यू आर ब्रीदिंग देन यू आर देयर अदरवाइज यू आर नोवेयर खलास डन okay now coming back to like happiness why I say like happiness मिल सकता है through breath you can be happy definitely you can be happy so let's start with a minor point like suppose I'm just a beginner or I'm a child say 10, 12, 14 years old and uh, I'm like learning or somebody's teaching me how to breathe properly because till now I'm unaware. Say, this is an example how to breathe properly. So that will give us a lot of things like and give us a major relief. So people should understand that also. So breathing is very, very important. Again, once again, I'm telling you, breathing is very important. Whatever you do, happiness will come, and definitely it will come. Now, coming back to happiness, when you breathe properly, or then you're able to like exhale, inhale in a proper way, the rhythmic way, then you find yourself that your body is feeling that happiness or that peace, whatever you're doing. So what you're getting in this thing that okay, you're feeling that happiness, that peace is there. Even the food gets digested properly, or then whatever you're doing, you are able to actually concentrate on that particular work. If you are into like with your family or with your relationship, when you're breathing properly, I tell you, every moment you're going to gain something out of it. Whatever you are doing, even your personal relationships, okay, great. If you are breathing properly, you'll gain out of it. And I'm very much sure about it. Because if you are at peace, then samne wala, the opposition is also at peace, no? You are able to convert or you are able to make them feel better because you yourself are at peace, no? So it's better that we understand ourselves first. The breathe that we do, like whatever breathing we do, it is very important. Now, we'll see like we always talk like 24 hours, how to observe. How we can observe ourselves 24 hours. I'm working, I'm writing, I'm in office, I'm in bank, I'm traveling. How to observe? It's very easy. If you can breathe, then you can observe also. आपको कौन सा आंखें यहाँ तक लानी है और देखना है? Is it that you have to like put your eyes here and see? No, it's that feeling or that thought or then how it is happening, you know. So your ability is always there. Even a child can observe. No issues. You know how you're breathing. And try to be like the breath should be a bit like, smooth. Okay. Should like a bit longer than like what people do normally. Like that fast breath is there. Ha ha. No. Let it be smooth. Try every moment when you're traveling or sitting at home or whatever. Try to be that. Keep that breathe a little lengthy. Maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. I'm not telling about half a minute or a 1 minute. You can go up to 6, 7, 8 seconds also for a full breath, like in and out, because it is going to help you. Now, there is one point over here, like you're breathing like this rhythmic throughout the day. Now, people will ask me because in one of my past presentation, I told if you're continuously doing pranayama for 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, then you need to wait before eating at least 1.5 to 2 hours or more than that. I remember that. Now, here what happens 24 hours if you're breathing that way, your body is totally like accustomed or like it can easily absorb that thing. It is able to like digest that thing because 24 hours you're totally into that. So you're able, that ability of that body is there to absorb it. Like the food is digested, so whatever you drink, it is consumed well with digestion. It won't because now your body's full mechanism has changed. But still, I would say proper pranayam kar rahe ho. If you're doing proper pranayam for more than 40 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, or 2 hours, or plus, whatever, then definitely you have to still stop. Then if you say मैंने खाया और मेरा पेट दर्द हो गया, मुझे उल्टी हो गई, indigestion हुआ, no, nobody is responsible for that because you should understand that what you are doing. जब सर बोले, सर ने नहीं बोला है, मैंने तो पहले ही कहा है कि इवन इफ यू आर डूइंग 20-30 minutes, वेट फॉर हाफ एन आवर, 45 minutes, 1 hour, लेट द बॉडी सेटल डाउन. पूरा अंदर का लंग्स है, इंटेस्टाइन है, हार्ट है, लिवर है, kidney, उसको शांत स्टेबलाइज होने को टाइम दो. Let it be ready again to uh, get the things or absorb things inside. It should be ready for your digestion, like whatever you are going to eat. And definitely wrong things do happen, like overweight, या फिर underweight, या some or indigestions. Many things do happen, and the blame comes on the teacher and the books and the videos and everything. I don't know if the teacher is properly teaching you, then you can't blame them. I'm telling you. If you do it properly, great. Happiness is always with you. I'm telling you. आप कितना भी दुख टूट पड़े आप पे, you are like okay. You are at loss, still you are okay. You are like broken up, still you are okay because the breath allows your mind, subconscious to be stable at that moment also. You lost everything, still the breath allows you to be stable. People may be sad or like that feeling do come, but definitely you very fast you like you're able to stabilize yourself. That is the truth. Now I've seen many people, including myself, going through that, who have been practicing and like great. They are like even if a death occurs in the family, still they are okay, fully stable. They will not do that big crying and all like I don't know how people do, but they are all very cool, like okay. Because they understand what has happened. The mind allows them a greater thinking, okay, that higher thought. That does not come to everyone. And those who understand well, that great. Sorry, I'm a bit cold. I'm having cold, so please bear with me for whatever it is. So these are the things like you just can't say like कि अरे ऐसा हो गया तो अब मेरे से breathing नहीं हो रही, ये नहीं हो रही है, वो नहीं हो रहा है. So you can't give any excuses Yes, we are all humans. We have emotions, a lot of emotions. I'm also very emotional person, I tell you. But still, you have to cope with that. As soon as possible, we have to like stabilize ourselves. You just can't run away from that because that will again make you sick and make others feel sick. You know, खुद तो बीमार बनोगे, दूसरों को भी बनाओगे, बोर हो जाओगे. And that happens every now and then if you see around a society, in a society, or around the relatives, or wherever you are. So we do feel sorry or tragic, but then the other side is funny also, no? Why people behave like that? After knowing the truth, why people behave like that? So that is where is that thin line again comes. इस साइड या उस साइड. तो जो ये साइड पार आ गया तो he understands and he is at peace. Yes. तो हैप्पीनेस हर ब्रेथ के साथ कंसर्न है. Every single breath is concerned. But we who don't understand. Breathe gives you life. Breathe gives you psychic powers if you do that pranayama properly, like with meditation. Breathe allows you your whole movement of the body, so this digestion, everything, whatever you eat, you run, your sleep, like each and everything is connected. Yeah, the whole thing, 24 hours, what you're living is connected with breath. If it was not important, then while sleeping it would have stopped. मॉर्निंग में वापस ब्रेथ आ जाती है ना. आई स्लेप्ट एट 11 o'clock, ब्रेथ स्टॉप कर दिया है. मॉर्निंग 5 o'clock I got up. Okay, my breath is started again. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So understand the importance. We always neglect it. So mind it from today only. Whoever sees this video, give the utmost, the priority or the most important thing is give importance to your own breath. Observe it. As much as possible. I'm not telling do it 24 hours. But at least like how much you can. Whenever you start like you're sitting alone or you're like suddenly you're becoming aware, oh, then you can start knowing yourself. Understand that breath more deeper. And I tell you, it is not a one day game. It is a lifetime game. क्योंकि आप बोलोगे अरे बोर हो गया, 2 दिन हुआ, 2 महीना हो गया, 6 महीना हो गया, 1 साल हो गया. नहीं भाई, टिल यू डाई, टिल द ब्रेथ स्टॉप्स, एवरी सिंगल ब्रेथ इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Oh, हम लोग बच्चे थे, when we were kids, we used to play, no, like we do time please and all that. We used to wait. You can't. Can you do that with the breath? Time please, 5 minutes. I'll breathe again. You can't do that. Like kids, we play. Used to play. No? You can't do like that. So understand the importance. Every single cause that happens in your life, every single small or big thing happens, your breath is there with you. The subconscious is there. It's an observer to every single thing. Start giving importance from today only, whatever you're doing. Healthier you breathe, the healthier you become, and it will create more peace and happiness in you. So, I would suggest all of you to breathe rhythmically. I mean to say pranayams, or then a bit of a smoother breath, which is a bit longer, so that you remain healthy. All your toxins in the body are just maximum like thrown away, and you become like the body cells become like younger, or then they regenerate. You feel young. We run away to stores to gather those medicines to become like young or like something good or better, or like feeling that fad is there, no, very anti-aging and all those things. And why, man? This is the best medicine. इससे और अच्छा मेडिसिन हो ही नहीं सकता if you do it properly, because it keeps you at that level continuously stable. And if you are practicing for more than 4 to 6 hours, I can tell you, you can go back at least 30 40% behind your age. If you are 50, you will feel like 30 or even less than that. So that is the power of meditation and pranayama. But how many people understand that? We don't give importance. We give importance to the food, the proteins, means all other things. No, we need that extraordinary vitamins and all those things. So I think okay, it's okay. I'm not telling that you shouldn't, because this is a market, this is a commercialized world, this is society where we live in. It's okay, but this is very important. I'm telling you. If you carry on these things with your medicines and all, then it will be great. I would say things will work more rapidly. The balance will be more better. The results will be more better. So happiness तो जरूर मिलेगा. What else is means what kind of happiness do you want then? What does a man or a woman want? Like what kind of happiness? अच्छा दिखो, अच्छे यंग रहो, थोड़ा अच्छा स्टैमिना रखो, ताकत रहेगी तो काम करेंगे, सब कुछ कर पाएंगे ना. You are able to do everything. So what else? Means, I don't know. Means what kind of other happiness you want? You'll be able to earn more if you are able to stand more or work more. But people ignore that thing. So this is it's pity. We always stand like we are dependent on other things which are not needed, I would say. For your happiness, if you are breathing properly, if you are eating properly, I mean to say fresh, whatever like the food is there. Now the non-vegetarians don't feel bad. I'm really like पहले ही माफी मांग लेता हूँ, sorry. But if you are eating maximum of vegetables, fresh, and a lot of fruits, juices, and you're doing all this, then I tell you, it will work wonders. And it's not that I'm telling anyone to leave away non-veg and all. The only thing is like, okay, you're eating a piece of mass which is already having dead cells, no? It's all, well, it's a flesh, no? So that is why. So nothing like, okay, जिसका खाना है वो बेशक खाए, मुझे उससे कुछ नहीं है. ना ही मैं उनके अगेंस्ट हूँ. And I will never be against it. But still, if you really want to understand more about your body, then start and see at least for a few months. बाद में वापस खाने लग जाओ, मुझे कोई इशू नहीं है. पर अगर 2 3 महीने 4 महीने प्रैक्टिस करके देखो, and if you find it useful, then I think no need for me to tell you again ki what is happening. You yourself will understand what is happening. बट नाउ यू विल से अरे वेजिटेरियन लोग तो बहुत है, उनको तो इतनी सारी तकलीफ है, लेकिन उनका दिमाग भी वैसा चल रहा है. वो कौन सा इंपॉर्टेंस दे रहे हैं योगा को, ब्रेथ को, मेडिटेशन को, या जो चीजें खानी नहीं चाहिए खानी चाहिए उसको. ऐसा नहीं है, वेज फूड में भी बहुत सारी तकलीफ वाली चीजें हैं. People will take spinach, or then people will take methi ka sabzi, and still they will put mirchi, masalas, salt, all things in the world which are not needed, and more than that. And then you say, अरे मैं तो वेज ही खाता हूँ फिर भी मुझे तकलीफ है. They'll never say what nonsense they are doing. So this is a part of it. So I'm just trying to explain you कि nothing has got to do with that, but definitely if you handle that thing, if the digestion is like happening properly, light एकदम आराम से होता है in a light way, then you can feel your body so nice. I'm telling you, you feel that goodness inside you. And I've seen like there is an observance like those people who eat all this masalas and all those things like a lot, like, and the non-vegetarians and the vegetarians, of course, both. I found them breathing a bit heavily if you observe properly. Whereas the people who eat less spicy or without that meat and all, like they have been breathing very lightly. This is my observance. I've seen that their ability to breathe is far more better than like what others do. Where the day I eat masalas, I too like I used to eat, but now it's very less. So definitely I feel that light side of it. So I'm not giving any lecture from like just because I have to say, but definitely if you are practicing, then what you get, you have to tell others. Otherwise, what is the use of me practicing such things and not telling you? What am I going to get after hiding it? Or then extraordinary भी बता कर means people put one thing के जगह पांच more things like they'll tell extra five things. Nothing like that. What is happening, be true and try to tell it. People may gain out of it. So that is there. So always remember that your food also helps you to breathe properly. The more heavy you eat, the more spicy you eat, the more salty or more sugary you eat, it will like create a little bit of problems. I'm not saying more, but if you are like a practitioner of more than 2 3 hours of pranayam, then you can balance that food also. Huh? I'm not telling that ऐसा नहीं possible है. Because you are practicing so much, the body will get balanced. It will kill all that toxins or what masalas there inside. It will kill. It will regenerate your cells again. Cells को balance कर देगी वो. If you are really doing it seriously, yeah. 10 मिनट किया और भाग गए उठ के मैंने कर दिया आज का काम. That is not possible. That won't help. That is always say. If you don't want to take medicines, at least do this. If you are not eating food properly, then do this. You have to balance yourself. Since there is no shortcut or these routes like it's not possible. To understand breathing is so very necessary for everything. Happiness उसमें आ गया. And happiness is the best thing because everything is related to it. If you are happy, then everything is good. The whole day is so nice, peaceful, happiness. You don't get angry. You are satisfied. You're doing your work nicely. Everything is happening. Even if something does not work out, still you are cool. So what else does a person want? What else does a person want? Nothing. Now the greed is there, the lust is there. I can't help it. If you want the whole world to be yours, then I can't help it. That is a madman's case. Then I can't help it. Nobody, not only me, nobody can help it. Even the gods. So try to understand where you are, where you are standing, what kind of life you are living, and what can make you far better, like peaceful. Means you when and where you are going to be satisfied and you are at peace. Every time that thing is there, like that ego, that greed, that anger, every moment. So that won't help. आप 6 घंटा प्राणायाम करो या 12 घंटा करो. 24 hours, even if you observe your breath, it will work out in that direction what you are going to try to achieve. That is the anger, the anger will become double, triple, 10 times more. The lust will be there in your mind and it will become 10 times more. The greed will become 10 times more if you are in that particular zone of your thinking or that thought process. So don't think that because just because I'm meditating and doing pranayam that I'm okay with it and I should gain out of it. You may gain in that direction and you will go wrong. The life will go wrong because that breath when you inhale, exhale, it actually goes into your blood. No, your thought process, everything is there connected. And what you are thinking, you are like you are creating it more. can try it for a week and see, and suddenly you find that your anger has increased, or your lust has increased, your greed has increased. Just try it and see. But you're thinking the other way, good way, then definitely that goodness will come to you. Now, destiny is destiny. I can understand. आपके destiny में जो लिखा है, जो अच्छा है या बुरा है या whatever it can be, it's okay. But at that time you are stable, then you are great. You are at peace. To understand, this is very deep. The more you go deeper, the more you understand things. You'll question yourself. You'll question the deities, the gods, goddesses, the universe, the prana. Yes, try to understand. You'll go more deeper. Proper breathing, proper meditation will. And biggest thing is that your intellect grows. Like that power of understanding, the power of intuitions grows. And mind you, if you're, we are not there at that level, but definitely those who reach there, I can tell you with like assurance that the intuition works very deep, very, very deep. It's, I can tell you thousands of times more powerful than any astrology or anything, I tell you. If you are properly grown up, सातों चक्र perfect हो गए आपके, blown out, then it's the best thing I can tell you. Is you're a proper saint or a yogi, then yes, definitely you know everything. You're a master of all. So what else can a breath give you? Breath is so very important. And if you have proper guidance, proper guru, proper teacher, then you are the luckiest. So it's so very important. We always try to ignore. We try to, means I would not say run away, but exactly we try to like come back from it. अरे ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता, this that. So because I've seen like the practice is not proper, no? You don't continue it. The consistency is not there. Those who have done it and those who have achieved a little bit of result or the truth is like when they experienced it a little also, no, then they will understand and they will do it. Because then they understand this is the right path. This is actual peace. This is actual satisfaction. This is happiness. And I told you, it will give you so many things in return. Your mind, the thinking becomes so nice, the thought process becomes so nice, everything is so nice, your body becomes powerful, everything. Have fun with your life, man, but in a proper way. Brains become sharper, the inner parts remain far more better or younger, I would say, because you've seen like the normal person who lives life and a person who does pranayam more. There have been so many examples that the inner intestines, liver, kidneys have been more clear like than the other common people who are there. Like the movements have been a bit more faster, or then you can say a bit of more that stretch is there. Like when you fall now, you are able to stretch your body more simply or suddenly. Because that thing I came to know when I started doing it, because I was like in pains in like it's longer back. This is an example. I was not able to easily move my legs, like fold it or something. So it was very bad. And when I started doing Kapalbhati and all, I first I did for like 15-20 minutes, but it was not working. The day I did for more than 1 hour, 1.5 hour, suddenly I found myself light. The whole leg was folding right up to my back leg. I was able to fold it very nicely. I even stand on one leg for a few moments, like which was not possible. Now I'm very much like I'm so thankful for all these things now. Means there is like there is no um there are no words for all this, no description on means how to thank the nature. It is always ready to give you. Are we ready to accept it? Many examples are there, like people would feel like, okay, क्या बोल रहा है ये means छोड़ो. People may laugh out of it. It may become a laughing stock, but yes, the truth that everything is there. Mind it, every single thing is the truth. Even though if they say life is an illusion, yes, it was like an idea of the God, but still here on earth we are in flesh. So we do believe that let us keep it clean, let us keep it in peace, let us keep it in a bit happy way. For all that necessary is breath. So much importance. It can cleanse you of so many ailments, diseases, so many things. So these are the things, and as we repeat things, like there are like so many deeply, like there are hundreds of examples which I have gone through, people have gone through. But the thing is, the truth is that people are a bit shy to accept that things. They know from inside that that is the truth, but still they will not accept it. That ego comes in between. But instead of that ego, keeping aside that and start practicing, I can bet that you will receive much more than all we what we all are receiving. You might end up receiving 10 to 100 times more than what I have received. And really, God, may God bless you all, like whoever practice. And I would say, let us like you go ahead, man. I would say this is not a race. Like 10 people are there in the line, and we're going to come first, second, and third. This is life. This is beyond. This is life before and life after that. Everything. This is not a race. This is an individual's race where you have to go ahead alone. Search your happiness, search your peace with your own breath, and breath will give you that. Breath is proper, the thought will also become proper. I'm telling you. This is the most important statement. Just mark it. If your breath is proper, na, rhythmic hai na, your mind will work properly. The breath, the thought force, everything that will start working in a proper rhythm or a proper way. Because that will allow many things to be subdued. Like बाजू में निकाल देगा lust को, anger को, greed को, and it does happen to a big extent. I'm telling you. It helps you a lot. That kindness will arrive. That you may feel like being cool. Sorry. So let me end up here only. I'm not feeling a bit okay, but definitely there are many things. जितना करोगे उतना कम है. As always, with every single presentation I've told you, be practical, do it, do it, do it. That is my only like statement or words, like I always say. Okay. So anybody like who want to talk anything, debate or a question or whatever, please carry on.
Thank you, Hemantji. You covered so many different aspects. I think Premji want to share. Yeah. Yes, Premji.
Namaste, Hemanji.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Maybe my question may be a bit irrelevant, but it regards aromatherapy. A lot of people heading towards aromatherapy.
Yeah.
It involves in breathing. But
Yeah.
then there are a lot of commercialized versions of aromatherapy too. So it's not easy to know. What's sorry? What are your thoughts on that?
Sir, I've never like practiced or done anything like that. So very frankly, I've been practitioner of basic things, and means to be true to myself and you, uh, I have very less knowledge about it. And definitely, what I have been doing is what I have been knowing it means जो मेरा practical knowledge है sir. So I'd be far more happier with my type of things. So really, I'm sorry that I'm unable to answer your question.
Because I myself do not indulge in aromatherapy because I know there are many schools of thought for it. There are pros and cons, but I prefer early morning when the air is full of negative ions. That's for me is pressure more natural to do the prana, not doing the other things at a different time of the day.
Yeah,
And I have access myself to cleaner air. Because the place where I'm staying is very polluted.
right.
I have to engage in filtering the air that I breathe. Otherwise, I'll be going to have problems. So for the family, I said, look, we're going to. Yeah, it's a heavy investment, yes, but it is a better investment than to allow my lungs to become, air filters.
Right, sir. You have a lung problem?
Hanji?
Do you have any problem inside?
No, the breathing is okay.
Yeah.
I just felt that since I'm doing prana, I wanted cleaner air, so I opted for that.
No, yeah, it's okay. You carry on with those things, but do practice like all these normal pranayams and kapalbhati and all, because it will make it a bit healthier. Because the basics are very simple, very simple. It is nothing like that. Once it's hardly a question of few hours to learn it, but the practice should be full life. So if you do it, like it will help you a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The brain differently designed with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rajvin, do you want to share?
Hemanji, very nice presentation. I've learned face yoga with the speaker yesterday, and I have been, I've been down with laryngitis, but I am doing the breathing very, very, very much. So it's helping little bit, and voice is slowly getting back. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just worried that if I get stressed, it will come back again. It's a it's a when you're too happy and you're too excited, you may lose your voice box again. So I may need some, because I had lot of phlegm and breathing. I had deep breathing difficulty yesterday. So what do you do when you're doing meditation and you're doing laughter and suddenly your breathing stops? What do you do?
I would say just sit in the place where you are comfortably. Just be cool, like, or then lie down. Don't try to breathe hard or forcefully, or don't ever try to stop it. Wherever, whatever position you are in, just try to be that, and it will normalize within a few moments. I feel like
No,
that.
no, sometimes when I wake up, right? Sometimes when I wake up, my breathing gets stuck. So I have to do like laughter. I have to do like,
It's okay because this happens to me every 2 3 days. Nothing
yeah.
new. Because I don't know, the people in my
No,
house say
no,
me,
because
if,
I had the flu recently, na.
if you have cold, then that is a medical issue. Huh? If you're getting the breath is stuck up because of cold issue, then it is a medical problem that you have to take medicines. But if you are doing this and if you stuck up, it's normal because many times my breath also stops and suddenly I start doing that Kapalbhati in my sleep
Yeah,
only. So this,
I had
so
I have been doing Kapalabhati very I have been doing Kapalabhati in very very nicely.
yeah,
I was taught by my teacher, and I was taught by my friend and teacher. So I've been fine. But when I get stressed, the heartbeat goes super high,
okay.
and I've noticed when I don't
For that you do Savasana, ma'am. Savasana
Shavasana
करते हैं.
means lie down,
Lie down, बस मजे करो, बस लेट जाओ.
or
Simple.
is Shavasana or progressive muscle relaxation?
Savasana is like having fun, just lying down, bas, that's it. I'm just there having fun. So what else? It's very nice. It actually stabilizes your whole breath and whole system within hardly 2, 3, 4 minutes. So not even longer, I tell you. It hardly takes like 2, 3, 4 minutes. I don't think more than that if you're doing it properly. So it allows you to get back into normal.
So they said when you have breath, you have a happier life. Is it true?
Without breath, what you can do? Tell me.
Because life is breath, breath is life. Huh?
So nothing is there. If your breath is stopped, then what you will do? Will you be happy or will you be unhappy? Nothing.
Unhappy. When
Nothing. You're not there, then where does the question of happiness or unhappiness arise? Nothing. So without breath, nothing is possible. What is possible without breath? Your body will it work? Will your mind think? Nothing will happen. So then what? So see, it is very simple. Without breath, what can a person do? You tell me.
nothing.
So it is important, na? So breath will give you everything: peace, happiness, satisfaction. If you are on the wrong side, then it will give you ego, anger, greed, lust, everything. So it's upon you
Depends
how you are working through that breath. That is more important.
depends whether you sleep on the wrong side of the bed or not. That's why
Right.
that's why they say it's better to, for a chronic problem, it's better to laugh rather
Yeah.
than suppress it.
Let your breath work for good things, helping others, loving
Suppress it
yourself
is
and
like
others, all sorts of good things. Whatever you can do, which is good for you, others. Okay, so we are humans. We do mistakes and all. Like it's not that we are like something very special or great, but definitely you can do the higher things or the better things on the better side. No, we are not saying that we 100%
well,
correct always.
hypnosis help, and hypnosis does help tremendously.
Yeah,
Hypnosis helps the breathing.
helps now. Yes, you use your hypnosis. No, you can use hypnosis anywhere in the world in any reason, but you see that you use it. No, it means when you are giving suggestions, commands, give the proper commands. Give the proper commands, it will help you. Help you.
Hypnosis is also part of EFT, right? EFT, I normally practice with my cases in National Cancer Society of Malaysia. So even though you have a problem,
Yeah,
you are still okay. That's the philosophy of.
maybe, but there is like, means I can't say, but definitely, let's be positive for everything. Like I would say, because one thing I can assure, like hypnosis, if you are into a proper zone, you're getting the proper commands. or the proper suggestions, and see that the factors, there are hundreds of factors when you are doing to hypnosis. Because if the command is half-assed, or then you forget something, or then you go on to some extraordinary command, then the mind may or may not accept it, and if it accept, it may be good or bad both. So understand that when you're giving commands. So it can play good also and it can play bad also. So it's up to you what you're doing with yourself or others.
It's that means it. So the breath controls the mind. Could we say the breath controls the mind?
Breath can make your mind work better, I would say. I can't say that it is controlling. Because control though आपको means the mind, God has given us mind, to think, So that will make it work, no. Now I'm thinking I want a short breath, then I'll say, no, 10-second breath. I'll only 5 seconds, I'll do my one breath. So that my mind is controlling my breath right now. If the mind is telling the heart, okay, don't think that way, that way. So this is that bridge between the subconscious and the breath and the heart. So means this is the bridge. And here there is the in between, that thing is there, which God has given special, no, to think good, bad, ugly, everything. So that should be good enough. So if the mind is balanced, then you can control many things, or you can achieve many things.
Okay, thank you so much. See you in the next session.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Hemantji.
Yeah.
So we can wrap it up for today, and we will meet again tomorrow, everyone, at 8 a.m.
Yes.